before how to operate a camera, but now I can use it. I know how to shoot a video, I know how to shoot photos, I know how to, I've networked even with different people. So really this camp has been good to me.
Since I was given the opportunity to be part of Visualize, I've been introduced to much of the camera work, filming. I used to take it as a thing for only guys, but then I realized that it can also work for we as girls.
So we launched Visualize at the very start of this year in January, and we've had boot camps for 6 months, and this is our last camp. We've had participants from different places, schools, organizations, individuals, media practitioners who want to advance in their media art skills.
Personally, I do child service department work, where I deal mostly into photos and then letter writing, correspondence issues. And then this is where I need too much of the camera work and skills, so I can be able to do better storytelling pictures or do better communicating pictures to the sponsors. And being a part of this camp is quite an advantage to me.
I've always wanted to put my laptop to very better use, so productive use basically, other than doing the work and watching the movies and everything. So the film editing that I've learned today, the whole of this week from Friday to today was really awesome. I must say I'm not going back the same.
Events like this, activities like this, like the Visualize Camp, are a platform for people to grow outside of the academic space. They are platforms for people to connect. They are platforms for people to experience new things, to learn new techniques that they might not see in the everyday space where you have one lecturer who teaches you course units within the same field over a span of 3 years.
We've impacted lives. Many people have gotten jobs through the little activations we do for them during our camps. We've had topics in concept development, production and post-production.
Trust me, Visualize has got a number of experts that do a lot of photos, do a lot of videography, do a lot of photography, do a lot of cinematography. So these are all stuff of skills. People have these skills right here, and I believe if we ever knew that productions in Uganda of films would want to hire people to do this kind of stuff better, I believe we have the quite well-qualifying people here to do this work.
I can say that now I can take a picture when it comes to when you're inside, how can you take a picture when you're outside, ISO, aperture, all those things that camera people try to do. I think Visualize is a stepping stone to encourage me to own, first of all, a camera.
This camp is special. The very last one, which is the season finale, we've had different organizations like Unbound, Restless, Hunger Project, Cameras for Girls. We've had schools and universities coming on board.
The value of this camp has been very big for us, based on a background that demands a lot of practicability of what we study, but hell-bent on the fact that there's a lot of theory in the spaces that we study, not only for our university but for every institution.
Visualize is helping a lot Rhythm of Life, because me learning the skills of camera work can help me. Let me say I've gone back to my community and take those good pictures, those good shots, and I can put them on my social media, and someone can come. Let me say there is need for support, and someone can support us through the camera shots that we take, to show people that something is happening behind there that we don't know.
So that's what we're doing, and I'm so super charged up. I'm excited. The participants are ready to do great with their new skill.
Much as the camp is done, it won't stop at this. When I head back to my home place, I'm willing to learn more, to teach myself more about the editing, about the filming, about the camera work, and also to engage my friends who are also willing to learn the kind of work that I'm doing. And I also wish to create a blog where I can share my work. We're empowered to do activism about the different issues in our community, to advocate for maybe proper medical care, to address the problems in our communities. So with that, I can be able to reach out to the world.
Visualize Uganda has got testimonials. The people who have been part of our program have either gotten new jobs or started their own companies, or have become activists and media practitioners, like as far as communications, design and production is concerned.
Because in just one day or two, I was able to take very nice pics, very communicating pics. And I would send to my friends, they were like, oh my God, is this from the camera or something else? So I was like, this is very nice for me. I wouldn't skip a night sharing with them, telling them it's been A now, it's been B now.
Most people here rely on fishing, so when they see these people coming here and maybe getting them knowledge, they get knowledge from them, they also feel as that in future they also involve themselves maybe in other courses apart from fishing.
Ate leero lwe muzze waneno mu mwalo mpulidde nnyo essanyu lwa nsonga muzze otulaga ebyenjawulo ffe bye tutalina tubifune.
With the work that that Visualize does, it can be able to tell stories for people who are in a poor state, like the people of Berenga. And I think Visualize had an impact on them during the charity. The people were excited, the children were happy. At the end of the day, I think that was the most important thing. Yeah, so Visualize did a good job.
Jesus, Jesus, my Savior. I love Jesus. Of course I do. You want to know me? Yes. My name is Sandra. Yes. I live at Berenga. Yes. I love Jesus.
If I made a short story about them maybe and put it out there to the world, maybe someone could come and help them maybe to get good toilets or a school or anything that could help them to survive.
We are happy today to receive you people and for the gifts you people have distributed to the localities around this place.
Omanyi guno mwalo abaana abasinga kale ng'ofunye ssente ez'amaanyi kizibu ogenda ku ssomero nye tusaba mutwongeremuko ku maanyi mutuweeko kale ku magezi gammwe tugafuneko naffe tutandika okukola nga mmwe bye mukola ki bye muliko kubanga abaana naffe tubalina babisobola.
I think it is important for us in the media space to now start to make people we work with, people in our communities, to start to feel comfortable with us. Yeah, if it's going to be a thing of I come for my vox pop, ask you for the news I want, ask you for the content I want, and go away and have my news story, have my documentary and make my money at the end of the day, that lack of a relationship, that's what gets us beaten in the fields, because people don't have a relationship with us. So activities like this, which involve giving back to the community, now start to tell the community, hey, we are not the enemy here. We are your friend. We want to tell your story. We feel your pain. And we want to work with you and for you.
Seeing the experience in Berenga Island was actually a setback. In my mindset, I felt like, oh my God, people are living an awkward lifestyle. I was like, oh my God, if I could do something for them personally, if I had a lot of money, I would do something for them right away. Because their condition was not good, both in health, the housing and the clothing. There was too much of them.
So if we were not with Visualize, how would this come out? But working together with Visualize, we came up with that, and it's showing something better and greater.
Personally, I would recommend Visualize for anyone who is interested in learning content production, camera work, photography, film, because I think it's just interesting that you find a group of people gathered in a room willing to teach one another about certain things, and yet, yeah, at a certain fee, I must say, but it's not every day that you find people who are willing to share with you at the rate that the people Visualize are able to share with you.
I would definitely recommend Visualize for the next generation of filmmakers, simply because much as it started small, it is training a number of people who will also train other people, and in the end we can have very good films in Uganda and we stop being dissed or something like how we are having very poor quality productions. We can actually have very good productions that can actually win Oscars.
The media has become a place that you cannot run away from. So I would recommend not just for students, but for anyone who is in any way doing work related or that has interests of the media in it.
It's through this camp that we want to launch a new campaign that we've called Visualize for Equality. We want all the young people we've empowered to use their newly acquired skills as a tool for advocacy and activism.
To you guys who feel you have made it, you're professional, you're good, I dare you to come to the camp, and I'll tell you, you'll learn something from a young photographer.
I'm looking to a future that is going to be with girls dealing with camera, dealing with filming, because this thing has been always for guys. But then I believe in the future we shall have more and more girls being involved in camera work. And I just pray that they come to realize about this.
We call upon all kind of support from people who strongly believe in our cause, who see value in the things we do, and you would like to be part of the voice that we're trying to create in this nation.
One particular thing that is reflected in every engagement we have here at Visualize is the fact that you can never ever know enough. And this space, this multimedia space, I say it as a person who has studied it and a person who is practicing and still learning after so many years of, even before my degree, pursuing this. It's a space of continuous learning. Technologies continue to grow. People have new techniques that you do not have. So this space is for those who are going to continue being hungry, going to continue learning, going to continue engaging, and yes,
sign up to be part of this great campaign such that you can put your good skills to a positive cause. Are you a media person? Are you an IT person? You know how to design websites, apps? We want to use your skill such that we can put it to good use as a tool for advocacy and activism for SDGs, for humanitarian approaches, and so on.